today, we want to talk about interpersonal relationship skill. And we have gone far to go and bring somebody that is capable, that will talk about it for us. So I'm inviting here at the podium Al-Haja Marufat Aniso. Kabirullah. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here. And told me 1:30, and I thought I was late. But when I got here, somebody was telling me I'm supposed to be here by 10:30. I was like, am I at the right place? My brothers and sisters in Islam, I don't like training, I don't like talking, I love to interact. And I believe the time we start talking, I will talk, you will talk. Because I believe that there are a lot of things I have to learn from you, as I'm here, that I want to let you learn from me as well. My name is Marufat Aniso. I work with a Federal Ministry of Power Works and Housing. And most people don't even know that I'm a civil servant. They believe that I'm a social worker. I love network with NGOs, and I've volunteered with various NGOs, and with God, Allah made me the president of Junior Chamber International in Nigeria in 2013. JCI is in 124 countries, and I've been a JCI member. I've made me to travel to different countries. We're talking about the Americas, the Africa, the Europe. I've not been to the Asia, because maybe I'm looking towards that anyway. And I realized that we Muslims were lacking a lot. Because we don't really socialize, we don't really connect, we don't really interact as expected. Even in JCI, I will tell you, we are not doing much as we're supposed to do. I will tell you, maybe with the 2019 president, that made it to be the 5th female president since 1957 of JCI in Nigeria, and I happen to be the only female Muslim president. It's not that we don't have qualified members or qualified Muslim sisters or brothers that could be, but it's just because maybe we like social cultural background or something, maybe family background, or there is something we need to talk about. There is something that is in you that you don't know that you have, but we have to let it come out for you to know that there are a lot of things you have to impart to the society. Being a Muslim doesn't mean that we should relegate ourselves to the background. Islam has beautiful souls. We have beautiful Muslim brothers and sisters. We have leaders that people can learn from, but we don't know that we have the capacity. So that won't bring me to essential interpersonal skills. And can I ask, please, when we are talking about interpersonal skill, what do I mean by interpersonal skill? Is there anybody with knowledge? Because we are here to interact. We are not here to train ourselves. We are here to interact. Please be free. I want us to make mistakes so we can correct ourselves. Don't be shy. Please talk to me, because that's one of the ingredients of interpersonal skills: communication, discussion, free talking, expression. So if I say interpersonal skills, please, what did I mean?
The way we relate to one another.
Anybody again, please? Okay. You need microphone, please.
Interact, as in even within, like internationally, interacting to,
whether within or outside, is still the same thing. Interpersonal skill is the ability to communicate, to interact, to relate to one another. It could be individuals, it could be groups. It can as well be verbal or non-verbal communication. You can use your body. Somebody like me, I like to talk with my hands. I talk with my hands. I talk with my body. At times I talk with people that are very close to me, and I will not open my mouth, but some of them understand what I mean. For the fact that I'm communicating, That's interpersonal skills. I don't know whether I'm communicating. You are doing like this, so you are communicating with that. Okay, I understand what you're saying. You understand? That's interpersonal skills. Where we have Deva and Dobra, they have to use their hands to do the sign languages. They are communicating. You understand? So why do we need interpersonal skills? We need it because there is no way we want to live our daily life without communicating, without interacting, whether physical or online. We use our phone every time. You don't use your phone to do nothing. Is it that you're on Facebook? Is it that you're on WhatsApp? Is it that you're on Instagram? Is it that you're on Twitter? Is it that you're on Snapchat? But the moment you are typing something, you are communicating to the other hand. I don't know, maybe you think we need interpersonal skills. Ability to communicate. Ability to do anything whatsoever in a positive direction. But I believe we will not do anything wrong, inshallah. So, like, okay, is the ability to interact anyway. And they're mostly not even personal thing in our workplace as well. But a lot of people don't know that they actually need this interpersonal skill to succeed in their workplace. I will use myself mostly as example, and I will use JCI as example. I will tell you that in JCI, I started from Polytechnic Ibadan as a student in 1997. I got to Abuja to serve in 2002. I wanted to join a chapter in 2002, but their constitution says that they cannot allow a copper or newly employed. I just left school. How could I not be a copper? How could I not be a starter in a workplace? I loved that chapter so much, but unfortunately, so I was going. Later, I went to another chapter. When I got to that chapter, I realized that I just need to do something different. The funny thing about me is I love to be abnormal. Everybody cannot be normal. You cannot just do something, you cannot just do something straight doing it. Why can't you just create something for yourself? Why can't you just stand alone and be outstanding? Why can't you borrow from the multitude and just make it to be exceptional? Hello? And I joined the chapter. I realized that I need to do something good for myself. I normally study my environment. I don't allow people to select me. I select my friends. I know my background, and I want to be better than my. I would say that Irometa Okitoshi. I'm not from Olushi family, but I believe that I should be better than my parents. For me to do that, in as much as I will be friends with my colleagues, my people at my par or below me, I still have to be friends with people that really achieve more than I do, because I have to learn from them. And I made friends. I supported a lot of people. During the election, somebody contested. The person that actually invited me, that insisted I should join that local chapter, I didn't support him for the election. It's not because I hate him or anything. It's just because I realized that the other person is better. This particular man will call you, then he was like a young man, he will call to know you are okay in your working place. He will check on you. He wants to know not only me, all the members. And he was contesting with somebody that I've known before him. That one, you will call him several times, he will not pick up and he will not call. You will send message to him, he might not even acknowledge it. You will go to his office to go and say something, you have to sit for like 30 or an hour for people to know that it's very, very important. And I supported the other guy. He won election, just my own vote. I campaigned for him. People were just like, Bisi Aniso made Shegun to win election. Therefore, we have to deal with Bisi Aniso. Actually, they dealt with me. For the following 2 years, I contested alone without anybody contesting with me, and I lost election. Imagine you are contesting alone, and I lost election. But that doesn't make me to change. They will put me in their board. I will still do the work as if nothing happened. They will do this and that. Because I realize that is my own skill, because I want to be specialized on certain things. I don't want people to like, okay, we have to bring her down. I don't want to feel like inferior for anything. And I realize that I've not achieved that thing because God doesn't want me to be there then. Maybe I will not be useful. I will not be able to deliver. But do you know what? I use that their negativity to my own positivity. That's 2004 I lost election. And they made me director of community development in 2005. I entered almost all the ministries in Abuja, especially Ministry of Youth Development. So all the letters they will write to the organization, Union Chamber International, attention, Sister Aniso. So there is nothing they would do without me. That was how I created a niche for myself in the organization. And it made me to the national level. Because I realized that I need it. And I have to work towards it. And I will not allow anybody to relegate me or to make me to feel inferior in anything. So, another thing is just that, why is it matter to have interpersonal skills? Somebody talk about our effectiveness, but nobody talk about growth. Hello? You're not talking about growth. You can be effective and you are not developing. In your own daily life, you need to develop. Where you work in your career, you need to be developed. Among your peers, you need to be developed. In the groups, you need to be developed. And then you need to make it in a way that people will have to admire you. In 2008, is it? I think 2007 or 8, I couldn't remember. Federal Ministry of Youth Development invited NGOs. I happened to represent JCI, as in JCI Nigeria, not even in Abuja. We were doing, they gave us a syndicate work assignment, they gave us group assignments, and I remember I was in group 6. In that group 6, I happened to be the youngest. We are 12 in the group. And they just like, by the time they did it, BC, you be the one to do the presentation. I just like, I will do it now. All of them, they had experience more than me. They've been in the NGO work for decades. They have their personal NGOs. I was there for JCI Nigeria. And I was just like, oh, let me go and get you water. I rush to get them water. Let me go and get you snacks. Oh, I'm hungry. I cannot go and get my food. Okay, don't worry. Let me go and get you food. Do you know one thing? The organizer were there watching everything. I never knew. We were doing that training for 2 weeks. I'm telling you, from Monday to Sunday for 2 weeks. That's 14 days. And it was after the 12 days, they told us that they just need NGOs. And I'm talking about like more than 100 NGOs. And they were supposed to be there for 14 days. We've already spent 12 days. What's the magic you want to use that they will select you?